Welcome back to the Draft Boards here on Fast Times Willie B. I've got Mo back with me again, as today we'll be drafting A24 movies in a structured format. In honor of Heretic just coming out, we figured, you know what, let's talk some A24 films. And Mo's one of my guys when it comes to A24. So for the structured, we'll be doing first round is a drama, second round horror film, third round a romance. Fourth round, an Oscar winner. A lot of nominees in A24, but we got to find a winner. And fifth round, wild card, anything you want that is an A24 film. Mo did take me down in a blowout fashion in rock, paper, scissors. Took me 2-0. And he chose to go first, third, and fifth. So I will get first pick in the second and fourth. So Mo, you are on the clock with a drama.
With the drama I'm going with, it's on my shirt. Everybody knows it's one of my absolute favorites of A24 from one of my, well, not from, but starring one of my all-time favorite actors. I'm going with The Green Knight.
Yep, I had a feeling that was the route you were going to go, so I got to go with my favorite A24 film, also a drama. And everybody who knows me knows where I'm going. I'm going with The Iron Claw. That's the route you got to go, you know? That's snubbed.
We even
when it
talked
comes to
about
award
that.
season, snubbed. My boy Zac Efron deserved a little more respect there. But that takes us to horror films. And for me, I'm going to go with a film from one of our favorite directors who has a movie coming out very soon that I'm very excited for. And I'm going to go with The Lighthouse from Robert Eggers. And yeah, I like the 1-2 punch there with Kevin Von Erich and the two men of The Lighthouse we got going on here. So that'll take it over to Mo. Mo, horror flick.
I knew, even minutes ago, you were debating on if you were taking that. I hope you weren't, because that was my original one. But for horror, I had a backup. I think it's a really good backup. And I'm going to go with Midsommar.
Okay. Good pick. Can't complain about that one. So you're still on the clock, and now you get to go with a romance.
Romance, one that intrigued me last year, didn't get a theatrical release here, but I did pick it up on Blu-ray during Best Buy's closing out days of physical media, and I'm going with Past Lives.
Okay. For
my romance. Absolutely shredded me. I think it was one of the longest letterboxd reviews I wrote on my last account. It was like an old-fashioned 5-paragraph essay in school.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking about it for days on end after watching it.
Okay.
So I'm going to pick that.
Good pick. For me, I'm going to go with one where romance is not its primary genre, but there is an argument. That's Ex Machina.
Ooh, you really tossed me there for that one, because I was gonna go.
There's romantic. There's romantic.
Oh yeah.
There's it's I guess it's more of a subgenre, but it's listed. So
yeah.
So we met the criteria. But that was one that I needed on my team. We were in debate whether we wanted to do science fiction or romance for the third one. I found a little compromise there with that one. So that takes us to Oscar winners, which I'm up first. And I think the only correct choice, albeit not my favorite movie of A24, it took home 7 Academy Awards. How do you not pick it for this category? I'm going Everything Everywhere All at Once.
It's a great movie. I just don't get it, but we're not going to get it. This is
we're not
the time and place.
It's not my favorite, but I know that everybody loves this film, and it won 7 awards. It deserves its respect. So I'll take it in the 4th spot.
Sweet. So for mine, it was going to be Ex Machina, but because, like you said, a lot of nominations, not a lot of winners, but my backup is Moonlight.
Okay. I had a feeling that's where you're going to go when I threw that curveball in the 3rd round. So now you have first choice here in the 5th round at Wild Card. Any movie that you want to take in the A24 catalog that hasn't been selected, where are you going?
For my Wild Card, there is honestly 3 really hard contenders for that, but I'm going to go Hereditary.
Okay.
Absolutely love that movie. 2 that we're battling out for was either The Witch or Marcel the Shell with Shoes.
There you go.
I love that movie. Everybody knows that I nonstop ranted about it once it finally got its big break. But for my solid last wild card, I love Hereditary too much. I'm going to pick that.
That's fair. I'm actually in the same genre as you. I was between a couple of horror films, and I'm going to go with what's on my shirt. I am. I know it's maybe not the most popular selection from even that trilogy, but it's mine. And I love it. I'm going to go with Magazine, the final chapter of that trilogy from Ty West. And that's going to be my wild card. I was between this, Talk to Me was another one that was really up there
Yeah.
for me in horror. And The Witch was another one I was actually debating between, but I didn't know if I should take two Robert Eggers films.
Yes. Talk to Me is on my honorable mentions list. Maxine's a great choice, which, if you haven't seen the review, me and Will did that. Go check it out.
Check it out.
It's a great time.
Yeah. I just had to make sure both t-shirts were selected in this draft. It would have felt like sacrilegious if I didn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the guy's wearing the shirt and didn't even take the movie. Like,
Exactly.
I'd look like a clown, you know?
Yeah.
So,
You look silly.
But nonetheless, going structured, I think, was the right route. Such a big catalog, it makes it more fun and strategic almost with the structured draft. I really do enjoy those structured drafts. I'm glad you finally got to be on for one.
Yeah, it was really fun. I know you mentioned it last minute, and while I was
the
sitting
whole idea was last minute, but
yeah, and while I was sitting in the store while we were there thinking about it, I was like, you know what? Eventually, I'm gonna have to do it, and I'm gonna have to realize, you don't get everything your way. I would like not structured,
maybe
but
one
you know
day we'll
what?
do a non-structured A24 draft.
Maybe, but
Let's
if
not have
not,
a picture, you know.
But if not, I mean, structure's not bad. I think we still had both incredible lists.
Yes.
Even though
all 10 movies that you should definitely check out.
Yeah, even though
there's two, one from your team and one from my team that I have a hot take on.
Yeah,
I still think they deserve to be watched if you haven't seen them before.
Given a chance.
Yes.
And even though your list definitely pins me at some places of where mine was originally going to go.
I told you. I was like...
I know. Mr. sitting there, I'm playing little mind games.
I was singing Foreigner's Head Games
in
my head while talking to you. But
great song.
Great song.
Amazing song.
But nonetheless, let us know in the comments who won this A24 structured draft. Was it Mo or was it myself? Let us know. Comments, poll. Anyway, we appreciate it. And we will talk to you all soon. Mo, thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Peace out to you guys.